video is titled The Rise of AMP. Have I seen this before?
Anyone else really enjoy watching AMP? And with their content taking over the whole scene by a storm, Agent, Chris, Davis, Duke, Fanum, and Cenat are all engineering a pack-full squad.
Bro, it's glazing. He hasn't even said nothing yet. Can he say positive shit about us or not? It's not allowed.
AMP is a group that started in 2020. It was originally composed of rising 2K Twitch streamers. The streamers were Davis, Duke, Agent, and Fanum. They started by creating collaborative content left and right, and mostly feeding their audience sports-related content. The content had less structure during this time, but was still enjoyable even for me to watch. They were all well-established great men of color that eventually produced over 140 videos to this day on that channel. And when I looked, I could only find one video on that channel that had less than 1 million views. I give my respect to this group, and even RDC World, for putting the world.
Bro, your camera quality, let me be the first nigga to say, is immaculate. Like, this is spectacular. I love the color correction, the color grading, the attention to detail. I love the lighting. The whole setup really, it's perfect. It's really perfect.
On to how black people impact the entertainment industry. And speaking of talent, let me introduce you to
do whole lot of turbulence.
I don't do the turbulent shit, bruh. I'm not on that. Kevin Hart of YouTube.
Cenat right now, in my opinion, is the face of the group, and I don't think there's any denying that. And despite him being the most recent member to join,
AMP was originally founded by Agent Zero. This is not true. Cenat was the last member to join. Yo, why do niggas say this? Niggas either say me or Fanum created the group. This is not true. This is not true. These are not true. 4 people came together and decided to do it. So we all created it. It wasn't like one nigga did it. No, it was not Fanum. We all wanted to do it, and then when we all agreed, it was created. So that means all 4 of us created it. Who said it first? We were in a group. We was in group calls every day. I don't know if y'all did that. I'm assuming a lot of y'all niggas on the same time, and we was in Discord calls every day, chilling, playing 2K, vibing, making YouTube videos and shit. And then the idea came up. And we're like, oh shit, originally we wasn't even trying to make content together. Well, we already were making content together, but not on a group channel. We just wanted to live together. Like in a house. We thought that'd be really cool. That's how it started. But yeah, anyway.
Kai has struck the whole content creation world by a storm. I want to go ahead and call him the Kevin Hart of YouTube. Both high energy, both funny, and both unbelievably short.
That's a lie. I cheated. Let's talk about it though. Let's figure it out.
But don't let his height fool you, because what he lacks in bone length, he makes up for in personality. We need to recognize that Cenat started off a little bit differently than his fellow members of AMP. He was one of the few people that I know that attempted to make funny Facebook and Instagram skits.
Siri, shut up.
Kai, shut the fuck up, you thought ass. You get no every time you go to school.
Do y'all remember the Vine and Instagram video era? That was quite a time to be alive. And during prime Vine days, one person's skits ran the platform. The good part about Kai is that his personality never changed. In his videos, he was highly energetic and very likable, and he took this personality and ran with it. Eventually, he brought his personality over to YouTube. But I will say that his rise to fame can be attributed to the brand that he put in. And one thing I will say, his voice or face has not changed one bit since 2018. But his energy hasn't either. And with time, he started creating prank videos doing the stereotypical all caps titles with Gone Wrong that took over YouTube. But Kai was on a mission. He kept this level of content going for 2 years. And while he had fairly inconsistent uploads for a small amount of time, moving to college and uploading his pranks became the beginning of his amazing career. A lot of people think that AMP made their members' careers. Every member was successful and had their own audience before AMP was started. Except maybe Chris, but he was their editor. And we'll
shot. It's not really even shots. That's kind of just true. Chris had a channel though. Like niggas knew of Chris, but he just wasn't uploading. So I don't know if that means he has an audience. Like if niggas know of you, but you don't upload, you have an audience, right? I would say so.
We'll get into that in a moment. AMP only elevated their members, like how Kai's content elevated. His extreme college ding-dong ditch pranks were the first real videos he made to take off. And with nearly all of his videos being pranks, they led to a consistent 6-figure view count on most videos he uploaded. But no one knew that he was getting ready to kick in the second gear. And that gear set when he dropped out of college. Emotional. Dropping out changed his life. And from then on, he really began to blow his career up. Prank after prank, challenge after challenge, Kai was hungry, and he was building an absolute empire, averaging nearly 500,000 views a video before he eventually got recognized by the group that he is in now. Fanum reached out to him and they collaborated.
He was not doing 500K a video. He was doing 50K, 100K on a good video. He was not doing 500K before. I know because Fanum put us on to Kai, But I was watching Kai. I was obsessed with this nigga's videos. And I was obsessed because, one, he was entertaining, but two, I thought, why is no one doing this? Why is no one doing these types of videos? I remember we were talking about it when he first got on peer-to-peer. But the meta of being on campus, I was a fan, absolutely. I loved his videos. And when Fanum first brought him to the shoot, I told him that. I said, yo, bro, I've been watching your videos. I don't lie to niggas. I didn't say I watched every video, you feel me? But I watched the videos in the dorms. I watched the pranks. I watched the shit with the Amberleys and stuff like that. I watched all of those. I was binging them bitches too, just because I like to study, but also because like, it's like the meta of doing it in university where you're around so many people is so like, but nobody was doing it. He was one of the only people at the time. I think he was the only nigga at the time doing it.
Kai Cenat went to stream on Twitch in 2021, and as you can see now, Kai Cenat is FaceTiming Drake, hanging with Uzi. He's also the most subscribed streamer of all time on Twitch.
All time.
And he also got banned from that same platform. Kai has also not slowed down any of his content, so I hope he doesn't feel a massive sense of burnout with how consistent he's been for years. But Kai, congratulations. You made it, my boy. Just like your homeboy Davis.
Yeah.
I think Davis is the butt of every joke in the group. And from the videos,
That's not true. That is not true. That is not true, bro. We joke about everybody, nigga. That's cap. Okay, Davis does get a lot of jokes made about him. But the nigga be doing a lot of crazy shit. Like, who posts up like that? Like, some of that stuff is like, come on, bruh. But we all catch jokes, nigga. Everybody calls Duke old under every post. Niggas make fun of Davis' ass. Nigga, my forehead has like 500 million views on TikTok. It's unbelievable. You can't make this shit up, right? Fanum is now the weight stuff and how much he loves food. Kai Cenat is like, he not the butt of every joke, but, you know, like, damn.
Pretty easy to pick on, which is why everyone plays with him. After all, he scared his audience with beef with Duke Dennis.
But I'm always just fall back in situations, and I'm just letting y'all know right now, I'm not gonna just fold every time, bro.
He's clumsy. And he seems like he would have been good at Smash Bros. But if you're black, then you know that cooking someone is a form of black love.
Skin tone, chicken bone, leave me alone here.
Because Davis, he's a great member of AMP and an original member. He's held true to his character through all this time. He's what I would call the average guy. Don't let that stop you from watching him, because Davis's content and personality is entertaining. He's laid back but funny when he wants to be.
What you mean? He's the average guy.
Extroverted introvert. And from growing off of 2K content on Twitch and eventual reaction content, Davis has put in the heavy grind on both these platforms. During his old days, he was a respectable 2K content creator, often giving his fans tips on the best builds for the game and playing against fellow creators at some point. Watching Davis grow has been amazing. He's actually grown to the level where he now collaborates with Gideon, plays pranks on rappers like Akon, and even got to enjoy spending some time at the NFL.
Nah. Like, the way y'all niggas talk about my feet is how y'all should be treating Davis. Because my feet are always in great condition. Even at my worst, which is right now, they still look good. Davis' feet dead ass look like he's been through the Sahara Desert 6 times in a row and hasn't cleaned them since. It's bad, bro. He's up there with low. He's not at low standards, but it's bad. You can't see him from this far, unfortunately. But, and I just seen his feet and thought it.
NFL Combine, where he got to showcase his lack of athleticism. But speaking on athleticism, I feel like we have to mention Duke Dennis.
Yo.
D-Block Duke is the pretty boy of the group, but also the uncle. If it isn't him taking your girlfriend, it's him displaying it.
Yo, when you really think about it, he looked at Kai Cenat like that. Damn, bro. Yo, chat, Duke Dennis looks at you like this. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, chat? Duke Dennis, the big drop, the D-Block stepper. He looks at you like this, man. What do you do? Nigga said folding, nutting, getting rock, kissing him. All right, bro. On to the next one.
It's him displaying his insane athleticism for a content creator in general. This fame did not occur overnight. He actually started off by marching with Martin Luther King. But
what? No, this is a tough flick. This is actually, I swear on my life, if a nigga put me in a Martin Luther King, I will frame it. I swear I'd frame it. Why don't niggas do this with me, bro? I want to be in historical Yo, oh my God. Wait. I'm on to some shit, chat. I'm in the mode right now. Duke Dennis needs to have a contest with his community where they Photoshop him in different historical events. And then it could be like a museum part of his room. And he could put it all on his wall. He can shine a light on it, a spotlight, and he can have it backlit. And it'll be all the places Duke Dennis has been. And then it should be lit properly. And then it should feel like you should feel like you're in a gallery in a museum. Fire. That's fire. That's fire. I would do that if I was him. 100% I would do that. In fact, if he doesn't do it, please, designers, get on it. I want to do it.
But Duke also started out his career playing 2K, which 2K was the game you wanted to play if you wanted to grow as a black YouTuber or streamer. Majority of all of AMP started off by playing 2K. Duke Dennis set himself apart from the rest, and that was with his relatable big brother personality. I feel Duke right now brings a level of comfort to his audience that content creators don't normally bring, and that's that big brother aspect. And Duke Dennis never put on a mask for his content, as he always kept it real with his audience. Eventually, over time with his grind, and his storytelling, and his vlogs.
Those 2K vids were tough. Duke Dennis is the most overrated 2K player in AMP, by far. By far. Nigga is stretch big made. Everybody agrees on that. And I think Davis would drop him off. I know I would drop him off. I think he could probably beat Kai. He could probably beat Fanum. And everybody could beat Chris, unfortunately. But no funny shit. Duke Dennis is stretch big made. And he hasn't been the same since 2K19. This is all true. This is all true. This is all true. This is all of this is true. All of this is true. 100%. Davis is a rim runner, and he fell off, and he's been doing the same dribble moves for 6 years. This is also true. This is also very true. This is very, very true. Vote on that poll, actually. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. Nah, it's glaze of no, nigga, no chance. Are y'all niggas insane? What the fuck? No, the fucking 5% voting for Fanum, you're brain dead. Unfortunately, and you need to get that looked at. Fanum was literally known for layups. Did you know that? Fanum's whole brand was he called himself the layup guy. Nigga, everybody can hit layups. They're layups. What the fuck? They're literally layups. Are you insane? Rage beat you? Rage picked a point guard that carried him the entire game. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Nigga, I'm versatile. I could smoke you into my team. I could beat you in a play now. And then I could build a better team than you into my GM. And I could load into the rec. I could drop 80 on you in the rec. Are you crazy? I'm not gonna lie, chat. I barely played 2K since 2K16. I just played it to shoot videos and that was it. Like Davis and Duke played a lot and I would still drop him off, man. Niggas forgot. Like, yo, bro, niggas really forgot. I was really beating, like, good players. Like, did you know I was literally in competition with nice, competitive, try-hard-ass players. Swear I was, bro. Swear I was. And every time I won, niggas made an excuse for why I won. Every time, bro.
He eventually became one of the top streamers in the 2K community and began getting recognized on YouTube as well. After
you played La Monster, I played La Monster, Poor Boy Sin. Nigga, I wasn't afraid of no competition. I don't know, niggas don't really remember, bro. There's no competition I was afraid of, and I shoot from anywhere. Facts.
Well, he's one of the founding members of AMP as well, so someone saw the potential in him already. Not only is he engaging with his audience, but he shows that people born in the 1800s can still be fun. And one thing you can say about Duke, he's often seen with his original circle, so it shows how deep his loyalty runs to his brothers.
21 dropped you off, he didn't. 21 Savage lied. That nigga's a liar. He beat me in the first game, and I teed up and picked a better team. I thought it was sweet. I picked a lame-ass team first game. The second game, I smoked him. Nigga lagged out, and we never played again. I put 20,000 I could beat 21 Savage in an actual game. 20,000 I put it on it. Easy money, bro. Easy money, I swear to God.
But I think what mostly rapped Duke to fame was the word that we all know and love today, Riz. A lot of content creators blow up and become Hollywood. It's good to see a creator bringing his day ones up with him. And because of that, he will never feel that sense of being lonely. They get that as a result of leaving their original friends behind to make new fellow friends. Fortunately, Duke manifested of leaving their original friends behind to make new fellow friends. Fortunately.
Wait. What's the context? Nigga working with the feds? They were fans. Oh.
Duke manifested fame women, and money, and became a man that if your girlfriend follows on Instagram, you should probably break up with her.
Your man look like he can do something. You on that?
However, a man whose music might snatch your woman is Chris Next Door. And I feel Chris is the low-key comedian and musically gifted member of the group. I want to be one of the few creators to recognize that this man is actually musically talented, even to the point where I personally enjoy him for his music more than I enjoy his content. That's not to say that his content's bad, because it isn't by any means. He often brings life to the AMP videos that he's in. And I'll say this, big shout out to 21 Savage for bringing the potential out of Chris that Chris himself likely didn't realize that he had.
Shout out to Chris, bro.
Shout out to Chris.
Keep screaming. Scream on. Scream on. Scream on.
Chris had a bit more interesting of a career start than the other members did. He was actually the editor for most of AMP's older videos. He didn't appear in the channel until after a couple videos had been uploaded. And he also has a channel that I rarely see uploads to. I can tell that Chris is the more laid back member
got
of
the
group,
NXT
which
show
also
too.
could possibly be what took him a little while to appear in AMP videos. He also seems to be on his lonesome, even if it's in streams. But it's oftentimes when you're alone.
Chris be having the most niggas in that. Out of all niggas in the house, Chris be having the most friends over. He's never by himself. This nigga always has people over. And his streams, niggas be just popping out of nowhere. Of all niggas in AMP, he be having the most people in his stream, bruh. His room is like a community area at this point. I swear it is.
That will cook the most heat. And Chris is on a mission now. I think he's brewing and preparing for a major jump in his career soon. But at the early days, Chris is going to blow up one way or another. Maybe soon, he can make moves like Agent.
Oh, I miss those days, bro. I don't do that shit no
Agent
more. I'm
is
on my
the
safe
well-known
shit.
money man of the group. This man is always making financially responsible decisions. He's investing into properties, having nice car builds, and overall just living true to his nature. And I think he looks like the average black anime fan. But I noticed he's the responsible big brother of the whole group.
I look like an anime. Wait, is that a bad thing or a good thing? Why? First of all, I'm not even the richest nigga in the group. First of all, I'm not the richest nigga in the group. Okay, let's start there. That's a bad thing? Wait, y'all niggas watch anime. Look, what's an anime fan look like? What does an anime fan look like? No. No.
He's also always given free game on his podcasts. But before podcasts took place, I remember watching Agent. He was big as hell.
God damn, I was fat.
With time, he eventually lost all of his weight. Now this man gives Duke a run for his money. So congrats to Agent for that. In
That's
the
literally
beginning,
not true,
he was
but I
eating a lot of
appreciate it.
beef. But eventually, the only beef he had was his beef with Pretty Boy Fredo. And that was a beef to remember too. It was one of the few beefs I've ever seen that was one-sided. And that one side was in Agent's favor. Agent has a different personality from everyone in the group. But his mindset is a business mindset, and that's what makes him successful and will keep him successful.
Where my
even
glasses go?
far
I
after
lost them
YouTube.
bitches.
Agent is also the first YouTuber that I
Nah, this is malnourished Agent. Hey, what y'all niggas know about malnourished Agent? I haven't eaten in 15 days. I need a drink, Agent. No, this is what happens when I get down to 160 pounds. I can never look like this again, bro. The lowest I'm gonna go is 185, 180 at this point. I dead ass look like I need help. I didn't realize I even looked like that, which is crazy. And I can't trust my mom because my mom tells me right now, hey, you look good. You don't need to lose no more weight. I'm like, Mom, I'm literally like 25% body fat. That's impossible, right? But back here, I was like 12% body fat. I swear I was starving. It was bad, bro. It was bad. My mom always tells me, you need to stop losing weight. So I can't listen to her advice. But when she was telling me when I look like this, she was saying she was actually right. But I just didn't believe her because she always says that.
I've ever seen that hit puberty backwards. Listen how deep his voice was before now.
Sends me a challenge, I play that person. Now the whole point is that I'm meant to be facing you guys and to see how well my record holds up.
One thinks they could take me. Just pull up to the track. We can do it, bro. Let's pull up.
So because of his work and his drive, he brought all
What?
of these men together to create one of the best content groups today. But with a plan, you need someone that can help execute it, which is where Fanum comes to play. Fanum's a mastermind. While Agent technically created the group, Fanum was the member that did the recruiting.
For example, Duke, I met Duke at 50 subs type shit. Like, I put up
Why
to
did I
his stream
forget
and shit.
Fanum
Like,
did
yo,
this?
bro, for example, Duke, I met Duke at 50 subs type shit. Like, I put up to his stream and shit. Like, yo, bro, you got it going on. Hit me up after the stream. We gonna work. For me, like Kai, like the whole story with Kai was crazy too. Davis too was like, for me, everybody was mad small. And shit. I was always like the trying like playmaker.
And he is also musically talented, and I think he could make
As
an honest,
fuck.
real career out of his music if he really
Me too.
wanted to. Another thing I will say is that Fanum is a true entertainer. This man is able to make entertainment out of anything you throw at him, and I think it's the way he reacts to things that sets him apart.
Dance if you gay, Bruce. What the? Dance if you gay, Bruce.
Which makes sense because before he started his Just Fanum
What
channel
the
that we
fuck?
see today, he used to use that channel to upload reaction content. If you look at his growth, you can see that he grew at the average speed of any other YouTuber on his platform. So it shows you that you need to constantly grind to get to where you want to be. You can't expect to blow up overnight, and it took Fanum 3 years to cross 10K subscribers, but eventually with time, he was finally able to leave an impact on YouTube. From there, it was up. However, despite him having a rise, we need to speak about where he was before his rise.
Just couldn't
I
handle
was
it.
pop, bro. I ain't had no money, gang. Like, I remember I was going to the to school. I didn't have money for the books. I used to work in a deli cutting up sandwiches and shit. The phone break.
Wow.
Bro, it only cost $80 to fix it. I did not have 80 cash. Nobody in my fam had 80 cash to fix that phone, gang. To get my shit for YouTube, I would sell fake clothes and shit. To get my shit, sell like little Pearly B chains, get my shit up to get my my hardware. You feel me? I needed like.
Fanum did not have the most money when he was younger. He didn't have the most resources, but what set him apart was his any means possible mentality. He didn't have the tools right off the bat.
He
and
said he
with his
worked with
phone
Ock.
broken, he had to make money somehow, and he did that by selling fake jewelry and clothes. Eventually, he was able to make enough money to buy proper equipment to stream. Thus, he started streaming 2K like the other members in his group. But as you can see, no one plays 2K anymore because that game sucks now. I also
That's
give
facts.
Fanum props for being one of the few big Dominican content creators on this platform, and for him to put it on for that community is beautiful. Fanum got to where he is by any means possible, which has taken over the world by a storm. And at some point, we only had RDC to rely on for content, which the group is amazing. And I personally love that RDC World shows love to the anime community, because I'm also a big fan of anime.
Nigga, what
And
is
he is a group of
this? What
6
was
black
that?
men that really have put in the work, and it all paid off. They've all spent years grinding to get to where they need to be, and look where they are now. And they got there by any means possible.
Ooh. That's a little endings and shit like that. WVid, bro. Real shit, man. WVid. Good fucking guy, man. He's a really good fucking guy. Yo, those type of like video essay videos, I thought them shits would have like faded by now, but they just keep getting more and more popular, bro. Because they got really popular like 2-3 years ago. And usually after a while, things kind of mature. But that whole community is still growing. There's hella niggas still growing in that community. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. That was a WVid. He barely did any research. Nah. If Courts, appreciate tier 1. That's not true at all. I think he did a lot of research. It's just tough to get very accurate information. Because you know how many videos you have to watch? It's literally 6 people, bro. And we all have channels. And then there's a big group channel. Nah, he did research. If he didn't do research, he would have got a lot of shit wrong. The only thing he really got wrong was saying I created the group. But that's just like a thing people say. They either say Fanum created the group or I created the group. And it's just not true. I don't know why people keep saying that.